the first question is calculations. So they want me to calculate a lot of things, and then they want me to do the fixed asset note, which they didn't give me. Am I right? Where? Oh, here. Okay, they did give me the fixed asset note, and so let's start. Calculate the depreciation on vehicles as follows. So, number A, they want the vehicle sold, right? So the vehicle sold, and number B, the total. And what do I know? The total is the sold, the new, and the old. Right. So, let's go. Info. No entries have been made for an old vehicle which was sold at book value. Now, the moment they say book value, I know it's carry value. And I know there's no profit or loss. Why?
Because they sold it.
They sold it for the exact value it's worth. You see? A profit is if I sell it at a price higher than the carry value. A loss is when I sell it at a value lower than the carry value. You guys get it? Okay. So if they say at book value, you know there's no profit or loss. So they say on 30 November, and I know my year ends 28 Feb, ne? So here they go. Fixed asset register is as follows. Cost price accumulated, depreciation on cost price. So I sold it 30 November, so I'm going to count 1st March to 30 November. This is when I have the vehicle, so it's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, it's 9 months. So the sold one is going to be 250,000 times 20%, 9 months, and that gives me what? 500. Okay. Total depreciation, and this is only now on vehicles, so I did the sold one. Now let's look, is there a new one? Did we get a new one? No, so the new one is 0. And now we need to do the old one. So, let's go look. What was the old one? If I look here, they tell me the old one was 1250. 1250. And I know depreciation is 20% on cost. So that gives me what? Isn't it 25,000, 250,000? Huh? I don't know. 250,000. So, 250,000. Ne? Yes? No. Yes. Okay. So I can't just work on that one. Right. I need to subtract the one that I sold, meaning I'm only going to work on 1,000,000. Well done. So 1,000,000 times 20% is going to give me 200,000. 200,000. Thank you for being more awake than me. So now I am saying my total depreciation is when I add these two, and it's going to give me 237,500. Is that right? Thank goodness. Okay, so if I want to finish this guy, it's going to give me 1,250 less 800 gives me 450. No addition, but there is a disposal. And the disposal, I want the carry value of the disposal. So let's go look. It's the 250 less the 170 less the 37,500. You get what I did? Everybody got what I did? Because I want to take the cost less the accumulated depreciation. Right. And this is up until the start of the year, and this is the extra 9 months. Right. So what's my carry value?
2,500.
I get a sense that there's someone who don't understand. Ooh. Okay? Is everybody sharp? Okay. So let's go on. Carry value. Carry value is going to be 450 less 425, ne? Less 237.5. So it's going to give me 170. The new cost price is going to be the 1,250 less the cost of the one that I sold. So it's the million. And then the accumulated would be 170 less a million. So it's what? 830.
Yes.
Right. So let's go to equipment. Equipment, they say no new equipment bought. So there's only a depreciation because there's also no equipment sold. It's 10% on the diminished balance, meaning I'm going to use the carry value times 10, and that's going to give me this depreciation of 54. So now I say 540 less 54 gives me 4.
486.
Less 900 gives me,
414.
and there we go. So now when I set up the face of the balance sheet, they already gave me the fixed assets. Let's check if this is right. Because this guy would literally be the total of these three. Oh, now it all looks like the same highlight. Let me just do a purple. Okay, so there we go. So, oh, I know, but hey, that's life. So if I add those three, I'm supposed to get that one. Okay. Now, let's go on with the balance sheet face. And the first thing I do is I'm going to fill in the amounts they gave me. Right. So I see capital is 2426 520. Drawings, huh? Where? Oh, but capital doesn't help me. Why did they do it like that? This capital doesn't help me, right? Because it's not a partnership. So I'm supposed to have only owner's equity. So this is a mistake on the format. So less the drawings plus the net profit. And I don't have the net profit, but they told me. So we assume it's that 2,333,000 is the owner's equity, not the capital. You guys with me? So let's go on. Loan, I leave alone. Did you see what I did there? Okay. Fixed deposit is already in. Land and buildings, vehicles, all of that is in. Trading stock, I wait for the adjustment. Debtors control is already in. Provision for bad debts, I'm going to wait. So I'm going to wait for trading stock, and I'm going to wait for provision. Okay. Then I look. Savings account. So your savings account is cash. Bank overdraft. So now let's just do a T for bank overdraft because I can see there's absolutely no space for it. So maybe it's going to change. So bank overdraft has got a credit balance of 40,000. Because bank overdraft and a current bank is in the same T account. So let's just do that. Cash float is 6. Creditors control is 190. Then they give me SARS payee is 9. Consumable stores on hand is 10.7. Oh, can you see they already put the 570 in here? Let's quickly check. Is there anything? No, nothing happened to the stock. So this is the closing stock. They did it for you. Accrued income. So they are literally testing if you know where your adjustment should go. So accrued income goes to receivables. Prepaid expense goes to receivables. Accrued expense goes to payables. And income received in advance goes to payables. So for that you already got 1 tick each. So now let's look at the adjustments. So they say. So my problem here, is where they say no entries have been made. And then they give me an asset register, so that means if I think about asset disposal, it's more the vehicle asset disposal, the accumulated asset disposal, the selling price asset disposal, the profit and loss asset disposal. So they told me there's no profit or loss. So can you see I'm shorting the selling price? Ne? And they tell me here that no entry has been made, meaning the selling price must go somewhere. And they don't tell me where. Can you see this is not a good exercise? So I'm asking, where does the selling price have to go? And if I have to put in the selling price, can someone tell me what is the selling price? Oh, come on.
Isn't it the...
Come. What's the selling price? 42,500, because they said we sold it at carry value. So that selling price of 42,500 has got different options. It can either go to bank, so meaning cash and cash equivalents. It can go to receivables if it's a debtors control. It can go to payables if it's a trade-in, but it wasn't a trade-in, eh? So we know it's going to be either bank or receivables. Okay, so it's either going to go here or here. There's going to be 42,500 short. Okay, you get it. So we can see in the end which one it's going to be most probably. Let's go look. The capital account amount of loan will be reduced with 96 in the next year. So in other words, I'm going to subtract 96 here. I'm going to add 96. Since they didn't give me short-term loan here, I'm going to add it to my payables. Does it make sense? It makes a lot of sense to me. Because your note for trade and other payables, you can include the short-term loan into that. You don't have to show it separate. So you'll see if you go look at other textbooks and other schools' papers that some of them show the short-term loan as part of trade and other payables. So it's a possibility. No entry were made for the extensions to buildings made on credit. So I still need to add that 84 to payables. And the fixed deposit of 80,000 is going to mature. So I take it out of fixed deposit and I put it into cash and cash equivalents. Okay. Is everybody with me? Okay. So since this is now what I'm thinking, which they didn't put in the paper, and you're not supposed to read minds. So I want us to write here. Ne? No entries have been made for the old vehicle that was sold at book value for cash. Just put that in there. Now, let's quickly think. If it's for cash, it means I received 42,500. Oh, what's happening now?
The bank is going to.
Now my bank is going to be 25. Can you see? I want you to see that.
Oh, and then
You guys get what I'm saying? Yes. Okay, so my bank was an overdraft of 40,000. I sold the vehicle and I got cash, 42,500. So now it means my bank is no longer an overdraft. Because if I balance it, it's going to be balance CO 25, balance BD 25. And now my bank is a cash and cash equivalent.
Actually, ma'am,
Yes.
it makes actually sense if when I was calculating it because there was a shorting of 2,000.
Oh, okay, good. You see, I will put it in for the next groups that they don't struggle. Is everybody sharp with this? Okay, so we got in everything. So let's balance. So my fixed deposit is going to be what? 270. So 270 plus this beautiful highlighted amount gives me, I've got it. Inventory is going to be 580,700. What is my receivables now? Ooh, what did we forget? We forgot something at receivables. I said we must wait. So we fixed the trading stock, but still we short provision for bad debts. There's no adjustment. So it's going to be that 7 still. So I must subtract that 7,000. Does everybody understand why? If you go to your note, it says debtors, trade debtors, less provision for bad debts. That's it. Okay. So what's my trade and other receivables now? 111,320.
Yes.
Okay. So cash and cash equivalents, 138,500.
Yes.
And there
And
we
it
go.
gives you the total.
And does that give you the total? Okay. So there we go. And my long-term loan is going to be 1.8 less 96 is going to be 1.704.
Yeah, 04.
And 1.704. Okay. And my trade and other payables is supposed to add up to 307,500, does it? Oh, must be. Don't forget the 190. Anybody? So you get 308,100.
I got 403. Wait. Oh, I forgot to subtract.
Okay, so this is wrong, eh? Okay. Any questions?